In this video, I'm just going to finish up exercise 5.4.8. We had in class gone ahead and done all this work to figure out our standard deviation, doing one of those tricky inverse questions. And the second part asks us to find the first quartile for this distribution. This question really hinges on, if you remember, our definitions from part 2. So the first quartile was the 25th percentile. You could even think back to our cute little box plots, right? In a box plot, Q1, 25% of our data, right? 25% was less than Q1. So that's the knowledge we're going to use to figure out this question. Since they've told us that this is a 25th percentile, that's another way to say, hey, we've given you a percent. This must be an inverse question. We know our mean was 62, still using the same information we had in class. And now we want to try to figure out the 25th percentile, so 25% of cars going slower than this. So that's what we're looking for. So we were just going to use inverse norm of 0.25 with our mean and that standard deviation that we found in class over here of 5.3169. And that's it. So inverse norm, 0.25, 62, and 5.69. So we get out 58.4138. As with any inverse question, we were given something out in the same scale, right? This is an observation about the speed of an individual automobile. So we need to go ahead and put our units back on this. And then we are done. So like I said, the hardest part of this question was recognizing that first quartile gave us information. We knew what that is from part 2. And as soon as you realize that this is the 25th percentile, you have a percentage. You're looking for the cutoff. We're doing an inverse norm question.